Oh, okay. Bill Hemmer tracking that. Are we backing that up on the wall?
I tell you what, Sean, if in the end you're right about that here in North Carolina, I showed you this county last hour, right? This is Anson County, up to 47% African-American population. Sometimes in these elections where you see an outcome, you're like, that hasn't happened in 100 years. Well, something just happened for the first time since 1876 in North Carolina, and a Republican won this county for the second time since the 1870s. So I just like something to stick in the back of your head and think about, well, that was a data point along the way. You guys mentioned the blue wall. Let's go ahead. We're moving toward the central time zone. We're talking about Wisconsin, Michigan, and Pennsylvania. I can show you a lot of stuff right now, okay? But this is anecdotal stuff. It's just the data points that I'm seeing on the map, okay? When you go to Wisconsin, all right, you have to look at Dane County, the University of Wisconsin. In the midterms, they had more than 85% voter turnout in one county, okay? You're going to get a ton of Democratic votes out of here, okay? You're just about halfway into it right now, and you see the margins. But I was poking through this and looking at Milwaukee. Now, there's a lot of votes out there, okay? You only got 25% coming in right now. Kamala Harris has almost 66%. So this is where Joe Biden finished. Same county, same city 4 years ago. He was almost at 70%. Right now, she is underperforming in Milwaukee. So you have to ask yourself, that little pattern you saw back there in that rural county in North Carolina, is it repeating itself in some of these bigger cities? Is Detroit, right now, Detroit, Wayne County is red. We don't expect it to stay that way, but that's one of the things you look at as well. And this is Washtenaw County. That's Ann Arbor, University of Michigan. You expect to get a good number here. That's another county to watch as well. And then let's flip over here and just complete the blue wall, because this is where we are right now in Pennsylvania. Remember, we showed you how the mail vote, heavily Democratic, is put out first. And we still think we're probably seeing a lot of that right now in this composition. But let's go ahead and look now. Let's look at the vote difference in Pennsylvania. And what we've done here is we've gone back to the year 2000, okay? So you have 6 presidential races to look at. For so long, this was not even a battleground. It was heavily Democratic. When you think about what Barack Obama did in 2008, look at that. I mean, that's 10 points. It's off the map. Romney was able to cut it in half, and so the state came back a little bit toward the Republican Party. It really wasn't until 2016 when Donald Trump won the state by just less than a point. Let's look at the vote difference now for Michigan. Very similar, maybe not as extended, okay? Some would argue more Democratic in Michigan, all right? But that was the difference in 2016 for Trump. 0.2 percentage points, and you see where Obama was. That was not contested. Look at the vote difference now in Wisconsin. Very similar. Blue, but not nearly as extreme. In fact, if you take out the Obama years in 08 and 2012, you find Wisconsin is, I find, guys, this to be the swingiest state you find out there, all right? Back in 2000, when we were looking at Florida, look what happened in Wisconsin. 4 years later, John Kerry, look what happened. You see Donald Trump in 2016, it's just by a nose he was able to win. And then when it went back to Biden in 2020, again, it was super tight, okay? All those races, 4 out of 6 over the past 20 years have been decided by less than a point. And it might well be the case again tonight in the land of cheeseheads. Let's go ahead and clear this right now, okay?
Bill, can we go to Wisconsin?
Yeah, we sure can.
Because, go ahead.
Mm-hmm. If you want to see how this is shaping up, I mentioned Dane a moment ago, and I also mentioned Milwaukee. Sean Duffy, one of our colleagues, former congressman for the state of Wisconsin, when he ran for Congress, all this area here was blue, okay? And when he went to Washington, it all flipped, it all became red, and it stayed that way. It's been a source of political strength and power for Donald Trump, and we'll see whether or not that remains the case right now. All right? So you know, we're just about the 30% mark in Wisconsin, and Kamala Harris has a slight lead there by about 3 points. This is where it ended, as I showed you out there on the map, right? 20,682 raw votes 4 years ago. So if I were to come to 2024, what am I looking at? I'm looking at Dane.
How about Sauk and Kenosha?
Yeah, Sauk is right here. Sauk is pretty interesting here because, you start to see a little more population growth, and Trump has a lead here. And again, this is Kennedy. He popped up in Michigan. He's going to pop up in Wisconsin all night long. Trump has a lead here. Let's just go ahead and see. You got half of the vote in here in Wisconsin. This is where it finished. I find that interesting.
What about
Don't
Kenosha?
Let's find Kenosha down.
So remember, this is the swingiest state. I mean, I spent some time there on 2 recall elections
You
with
agree,
Governor
right?
Scott Walker.
I mean, it's
I was
extraordinary. And we don't think about it that way. But it's true. Anyway, this is Kenosha, Brett. You asked for it. You got it. You got about half the vote in. Trump's just shy of 58%. Okay. So he's overperforming now in Kenosha as well. I can keep going if you want. So call it out, guys, if you like.
Waswaki County?
Sorry?
Waswaki, is that what it's called? Just north
Yeah.
of?
So the WOW counties here, they have been solid Republican forever, but not during the Trump years. They got softer and softer. And they are, Wasaki here, just west of Milwaukee, is one of them. Sorry, Waukesha, excuse me. And then you get into Washington, and then you get into, over in the lake, is Ozaki here. So let's see what we're doing right now. Trump at 53.5. All right, comparison point, 2020. Okay, so a little bit under right now in that suburban county north of Milwaukee. Let's pop on over here to Washington and see what we're doing. 70% is an impressive percentage, all right? From 4 years ago, what'd he do? So a little bit better right there in Washington County. Then we'll move over here. This is the most populated of the 3, Waukesha, just west of Milwaukee, just shy of 60% raw votes, shy of 40,000 from 4 years ago. Okay, all right, so he ended up with 55,000 net. So he either has some space to make up or he's not going to get to the number from 4 years ago. So that's something to watch. The WOW counties there in Milwaukee. My favorite county in all of Wisconsin, maybe my favorite county in the entire map this year, right here. You know what this is, Brett and Martha?
Door County.
It's Door County, okay? And why do we talk about Door County? First of all, you don't want to be there in the winter, okay? Because it's cold and it's frozen. But in the summertime, it's got to be beautiful. Half the vote in. Trump has an edge here. 4 years ago, you see what happened here. Biden won it, all right? Go back to 2024. Let's go statewide. Watch all the map go into play here, okay? This is a flipper county in Wisconsin, all right? The shade of blue is just very slight, okay? So it shows you how close it was. So we'll keep an eye on it because sometimes those are the bellwethers statewide, and we'll see whether that develops there in Wisconsin.
All right.
Thank you, Bill.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.